So here we have our power feed unit, and what I'm going to show you how to do is adjust it for use. First and foremost, make sure that your machine is in the off position and that it's unplugged. Next thing you want to do is make sure that's in the most upright position or the neutral position, whatever you prefer to call it. And what we do at this point is we bring this adjustment knob down until you feel contact with the cable. And you'll feel a little restriction there is basically what you're going to feel. At that point, you give it one full turn. If more is needed, you know, you do this, you temper this with caution a little bit because you don't want to over tighten it. At that point, you can create a flat spot on the cable and you start weakening your cable, and it could bind up as well. So you really don't want to over tighten that. You tighten it as needed. At this point, we'll turn the machine on by putting it in forward, and I'm going to put my foot switch in position underneath my foot, and I'm going to go ahead and advance this by pulling it towards me once the machine is up and running. I always have one hand on the cable. You always make sure that you're pushing down on the cable to force it through the drain. Okay, so here we go. Now when you want to retract it, you bring it back. The more you force this into its position, in other words, the more you actuate this handle in either direction, it's going to advance or retrieve the cable either faster or slower. So you have some control of how fast this is going to feed the cable out or back into the drum. This is where you advance and retrieve the cable. All you're doing is changing the direction of those rollers in there so that it will feed the cable out from the drum or in from the drum.